Arc 2. The next survival action-adventure game from developer Studio Wildcard has been delayed. Yes. It was announced 3 years ago as the latest installment of the Arc series, and with Vin Diesel on board as an executive producer, as well as playing a starring part in the game, we are of course not surprised that it's going to oh wait, no, that's not what it says. We're hoping the wait until 2024 will be worthwhile. Yeah, that was it. We already know that Arc 2 will feature Souls-like melee combat, in a welcome change from the norm. But despite the Elden Ring studio comparison, Wildcard CEO Doug Kennedy hinted at Arc 2's mission to produce something which has never been done in video games before. Which is ironic, because if you're going to borrow things from other games, you're not creating something that has never been done before. You're quite literally putting in the things that have been done before and seem to work. It's really hard to be original nowadays, so good luck with that. Developers have delayed Arc 2 once again, with the new release date set for 2024. When the survival MMO was first unveiled at the Game Awards in 2020, it was set to launch in 2022. After 2 years with no updates, classic, Studio Wildcard pushed Arc 2 to 2023, and then it was subsequently delayed into 2024. So, why the delay? Developers are saying their goal is to make Arc 2 the best game it can be and provide a truly exceptional and rewarding experience for players. This is beginning to sound a little bit like Cyberpunk's release. Anyway, this is one of the most anticipated upcoming PC games of 2023, so my apologies for putting my opinions first, but there's also a window of console exclusivity to consider. Arc 2 is a launch exclusive for Xbox Series X. Studio Wildcard announced this partnership with Microsoft Gaming alongside its reveal of the game. Arc 2 will also be added to the Xbox Game Pass list from day one. The question of whether this game will come to PS5 remains unanswered by developers. However, it is only listed as a console launch exclusive for Xbox Series X, as I just mentioned. This means that Arc 2 will only be on PC and Xbox Series X for an undetermined amount of time before coming to other platforms, perhaps such as the PlayStation 5. Given that Ark Survival Evolved found success on the PlayStation 4, it wouldn't be all that surprising to see this sequel head to PlayStation once its exclusivity window with Xbox expires. The trailer was revealed in 2020 as part of the Game Rewards. While this reveal trailer doesn't feature any gameplay, it does set the tone of the upcoming sandbox. Reveal some famous faces that are joining the production and hint at some of the new features we can expect to see when it finally launches. The trailer that dropped at E3 2022 is captured in Unreal Engine 5 and looks utterly stunning, I will have to admit. Although it's not gameplay, it set the stone for the game's storyline, which takes place in a world long after a massive battle. Sounds like it's going to be on the Fortnite map. Of course, in a world filled with dinosaurs. Never mind my previous statement, every day is still a battle. But thankfully, Vin Diesel's character and his daughter are ready with their very own pet T-Rex complete with bone armor. Yes, I just said that. The Arc 2 story is set to take place after the events of Genesis Part 2, the fifth and final paid DLC expansion pack released for Ark Survival Evolved. The expansion, which is set on board a colossal colony vessel, ends as the Genesis ship is ruptured in two. One half crashes into a gas planet, while the other is dormant in space. In Genesis Part 2's closing moments, we see one of the Santiago clones wake up from stasis, just in time to be fired from the debris of the Genesis ship towards a mysterious Earth-like planet. It's likely to be the planet Arc 2 is set on. Vin Diesel is set to be the hero character, Santiago. For those of you not keeping up to date with the overarching story here, Santiago is a clone of the Ark Survival Evolved player character Santiago da Costa. Fantastic. I couldn't have thought of a better person to put in a video game to be some sort of main protagonist, to save the planet and some sort of space station. Studio Wildcard promises that we'll learn more about the character when he crosses over in the upcoming Ark, the animated series, which is expected to air sometime in 2023. Vin Diesel actually holds the title of President of Creative Convergence at Studio Wildcard, which, in and of itself, is a wildcard. Now, we can't even begin to explain what that means, nor will I try to, because we'll just end up in a roast. But Microsoft says that the Fast and the Furious star is a massive fan of the series, having logged over 1,000 hours in Ark Survival Evolved. Having played the game on vanilla servers myself at launch day, that probably means he tamed 1 or 2 T-Rexes. We are yet to see any direct gameplay, but Developer Studio has started to tease what we can expect. Originally, Ark 2 was said to be much like its predecessor, aka a sandbox survival experience. But things have changed somewhat. Ark 2 will feature fairly substantial changes when compared to its predecessor. For starters, the game will feature Souls-like melee combat. Original. You'll be able to target lock, block, dodge, pull-off combos, staggers, and even special attacks. Ooh. It will also have a heavier focus on primitive-only weaponry and strict third-person mechanics and character traversal systems, such as sliding, swinging, free climbing, mantling, parkour, and more. Exactly. Things we've never seen before in any video game ever. This game is set in a massive new alien environment, which will offer up dynamic world events that happen independently to what you're up to. The decision to interact with them will result in its own set of rewards and problems, such as Vin Diesel. You'll also be able to create weapons and equipment from numerous modules, customizing their appearance and functionality, resulting in millions of unique combinations. The materials used will also have an impact on the appearance of these objects. Well, I personally am not going to bother letting you know how excited I am about this change and how I am in love with the fact that it's going to change the gameplay of a successful game and make it into something very unique and original and turn it into things we've never seen before. Yes, exactly. The description does sound like something we've never seen before, if we've never seen video games before. That said, what are your thoughts on all of this? Let me know in the comments down below and I'll probably make fun of your comment. Alright? Fantastic. Now off with you.